Syrus is a Skinny Pig by Elisabeth Nowlin. This story appeared in the August 1965 edition of Jack and Jill magazine and is used with permission from the author's family. Syrus is a skinny pig. He doesn't like to eat. "Why eat," says he, "when one can sit and watch the birds fly by?" Syrus has a secret wish which he's tucked away in his heart. He wants to go to the county fair and win a first-place prize, but skinny pigs are never picked to be entered in the show. Round and plump pigs are the ones that bring blue ribbons home. But Syrus still just will not eat, even to be picked to go to the fair. "Oh, I do snack," says Syrus, "on a flower now and then, but only enough to keep up my strength while I watch the seasons change." One day, all the pigs stood in a row in the barnyard, spick and span, so that Mr. Brown could pick the pig to represent the farm at the fair. Jimmy Lee, his little son, was tagging close behind, checking each one to see if he could find the very best pig. Suddenly, he stopped and stared at Cyrus's pleading face. "He wants to go," said Jimmy Lee to himself. "He wants to win a prize." "Father, look," said Jimmy Lee aloud. "Syrus is the only pig to enter the fair." "What?" said Father, looking stern. "Syrus, the skinny pig? Why, tie a string to him and you've made a kite to float away on the breeze. Why is Syrus your first choice? He cannot win a prize. Pigs must be big and very fat, or the judges will pass them by." "I don't care if he's thin and doesn't like to eat," said Jimmy Lee. "He will go to the fair and win a prize for me because I love him." The fair day dawned bright and hot. The sun was shining down, and Cyrus stood in his open pen at the fair with the other entries about. "What is that?" All the other pigs laughed together. "Why is he at the fair? Does that skinny pig think he can win a ribbon here?" The laughter rang from pen to pen and from every booth at the fair, and Cyrus cried and hid his face until the pigs quieted down. Cyrus knew he had made a mistake, but he couldn't let Jimmy down. He'd eat and eat all he could until the judges came around. While Cyrus ate, the people came to stare at the skinny pig. Boys and girls with blue balloons and men with things to sell. One man laughed. He laughed so hard he spilled out all his wares. A can of corn, bright yellow corn, fell into Cyrus's pen. "Hooray!" said Cyrus, looking down. "A can of pretty corn. I'll eat it up until none is left, and soon I'll be very fat." Cyrus ate up all the corn and then lay down to rest. The morning sun was beating down, the bright, hot morning sun. It beat down on Cyrus's tummy so hard that he felt as if he was in an oven. Cyrus was so hot and sleepy that he let out a great big yawn. Then all of a sudden, pop went Cyrus's tummy. Pop, 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 pop. Big, white, puffy balls came flying from his mouth. "Oh," said Cyrus, thinking, "it was popcorn that I ate. I'll shut my mouth and pop until I win a prize." Cyrus began to grow so big, he started getting fat, then fatter, and fatter still. The judges started coming round, checking every pen, hunting for the fattest pig to pin the ribbon on. When they spotted Cyrus, they looked with great alarm, for Cyrus was now the fattest, and he was getting fatter all the time. "He has to be the winner," the judges said at once. "Never has a pig as big as he been entered here. The judges gave the ribbon to the beaming Jimmy Lee, who stopped and tickled Syrus to show how proud he was of his pig. "Oh dear," said Syrus, twitching as the ribbon hit his nose. "I fear that I'll start sneezing if he doesn't let me go." Achoo! The popcorn all burst forth, filling the pens to the very top, while the rest was blown high in the air to twirl and whirl about. Down the popcorn came again, like snow in a winter storm, and Syrus was left so very thin and straight. Syrus, the skinny pig.